Guys, I just woke up and apparently everybody is saying that the Elixir Loong is the new meta. Today I'm going to be showing you how to easily counter the Elixir Loong now that everybody's playing him and thinking he's the new meta. Let's get into it. So what the Elixir Loong does is he gives you +1 elixir per round and +1 team size. And so a lot of people think this is super strong and super broken because having that extra troop on the field. But realistically, if you're not positioning your troops or you're not getting combos or you only have an extra 1-star on the troop, I really don't think that extra team size is going to make that much of a difference, because if you guys have played season 1 and 2, you'll know that being down a troop really didn't make a difference when you had a good team, and sometimes you would sacrifice a troop on purpose to make your team good. So that's my first point. And my second point is, with cards like the Baby Dragon, which I'm going to be talking about in today's video, having more troops on the field is a net negative because you're going to be taking more damage when people decide to start running Dragon and Fire Wizard, like I'm going to be showing you guys how to do in this video. Now obviously if you have the Spirit Empress, it's probably one of the best ways to get this done because you can force your comps, but I'm going to be using the Goblin Queen because I know that most people are going to have the Goblin Queen. Obviously everyone will have the King, but if you're around this season, you were probably around last season. So let's get into a game here, and I also do have one pre-recorded game that I wanted to show you guys of just absolutely juicing on an Elixir Loong using the Baby Dragon. So we got Trait Dummy for our first one here, and look at that, we got Baby Dragon right in our first set. This is first game on, raw takes, 100% legit. We have 2 Elixir Loongs in our game, so this will actually be a perfect showcase, a very perfect showcase. So you're gonna see him have his troops there. My Baby Dragon's just going to put in work even though he decides to lock on to the Trait Dummy for some reason. But we're going to get at least 1 kill here, and that's huge. That's all we need. It's just about surviving. Once we get this guy leveled up, he's going to be absolutely insane. Alright. So we got another Goblin. That's huge. Our trait actually already has the Goblin on it, so we're just going to buy cheap here. And we're going to get rid of the Stabby Goblin, so that we can use this guy as some tanking for the Baby Dragon. Bruh. This guy as some tanking for the Baby Dragon to get in some splash. I'm tired, as you can tell. I did not notice that was Assassin. I can't believe none of you guys told me. I'm definitely watching that back to see how dumb I am. Okay, there we go. That's a pretty nice combo right there. So I'm actually going to sell this guy so I can put in the regular archer. And depending on who I'm going against, we are going against Elixir Loong. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to sell this. And then we're going to upgrade the Goblin. So the reason I did that is because I really wanted to make a sacrifice to either upgrade that Goblin or that Archer, because I really wanted the Ranger buff in here, because I just love my Ranger buff. As you can see, he's also running Baby Dragon, so he's got the similar idea. So he probably knows what's good. He's probably seen this video before I've even uploaded it. But there we go. Little successful round. Again, it's all about surviving, guys. If your first 1 to 3 rounds go bad, that's okay. But now we got the level 3 Dark Goblin, so this is where things start looking a little more cooked for these Elixir Loongs, okay? We're going to upgrade the Stabby Goblin. We're going to actually sell the Stabby Goblin, because I wanted to rotate my shop to see if we could get anything else, which we didn't, but that's okay. Now we let our Trait Dummy and our Valkyrie do their jobs. Band-Aid got absolutely wiped. We got another Dark Goblin. We could potentially go for a level 4 one. Alright. So as you can see, both Elixir Loongs are at the bottom of the board. Obviously, they have lots of snowball potential, do not get me wrong, so I don't want to speak too soon, but just want to put that out there. So there we go. We finally got a wizard, okay? So I'm actually going to sell this, and put that guy on the bench just so that we can snowball a potential upgrade. I'm now going to double jug my Goblin Gart here. I'm also going to put the dragon behind it, and I'm going to use that Trait Dummy as a somewhat protection for my Archer on the right, even though it doesn't matter too much. And what this is going to allow me to do is have my Dark Goblin immune for 10-11 seconds for the entire duration of him ramping up his attacks, which it didn't really matter right there because the fight was really quick, but that'll allow the fights to go way faster, way smoother on your end by protecting that Doblingart and keeping him alive for as long as possible. And we got the baby dragon jug in there too. And obviously that's one of the main showcases of this video. So we can finally upgrade the archer, but I actually do really want to upgrade the goblin fart machine, because it's obviously a good choice and we still get to upgrade the archer anyways. So I'm going to swap out, actually let's see, 1300 HP, 1260 HP. Valkyrie does 135, Knight does 63, and boom, just like that, we're able to swap out tanks, keep the same combos, but put in a troop that was more effective. If you never know which troop is more effective in a certain case scenario, that's how you know. You can check their HP, you can check their damage, how much damage they're doing, how fast they're doing it, and then you can kind of make the decision on if you should keep them in the front or back and where you should put them. And just like that, we easily put out both of the Elixir Loongs, and we finished first place with 4 HP for most of the game. So that was for a live game, and I just kind of wanted to show you guys why Elixir Loong might not be as good as people are thinking it is. It's really, really, really easily counterable. I was able to just do that first try, first game on, without even thinking. And now I wanted to get into a pre-recorded gameplay that I got yesterday. I got another baby dragon, and again, just absolutely just started to sweep. This is what I'm trying to kind of get across, is that the more troops you have on the field, the more damage you're taking. Yeah, people are looking at it like, oh, you've got an extra troop and you're doing more damage, but one, you now need more elixir to pay for it, so your economy is actually worse. You're going to need more shop rotations and more merges to keep your team up to par, to make it not seem like you are down a team, or sorry, a troop for your team size. And then now you've also got people like me that are thinking, okay, well, you're just gonna get smoked by splash damage if you wanna run it that way while I jug up my splash damage, guys. Obviously, none of this is a science. Nothing always goes 100% perfect all the time. Some Elixir Loongs are going to have amazing games. Some Elixir Loongs are going to have really bad games. Same thing with Spirit Empress, same thing with King, and same thing with Goblin Queen. That is the name of the game at the end of the day. But for the most part, guys, I do think that Elixir Loong may need a buff sometime in the future or sometime very soon. Alright guys, here's some of that gameplay that I got from yesterday. I started recording halfway through. It just is what it is, but as you can see, I've got 2 baby dragons here, a 2-star, a 1-star. So here we go, 3, 2, 1. We've got the 3-star Doblingart. I don't even have them jugged up right now. It's just baby dragons. I'm going against an Elixir Loong. And again, I don't even have jug. I don't have any tanks. I'm just using the splash of baby dragons to apply damage to every single one of his troops as fast as possible. And just like that, he placed 4th. Game's over for him, unfortunately. Really, really tough. But that was basically, I can show you the rest of the game, but that was the example I wanted to show you against the Elixir Loong, that you're going to be seeing a lot of Elixir Loongs maybe locking in and kind of figuring out what they do need to be doing and what they don't need to be doing. But for the most part, I feel like, at least for now, I'm pretty safe just running my regular strat I've been running. And all I've got to do is throw in the baby dragon now. So all that tells me is that throwers is going to become more meta. Throwers is going to become more comp. If this new Elixir Dragon is apparently the thing that everyone's going to be doing. So just got to be adjusting, adapting, thinking of different ways that you can deal with those troops. Executioner is probably another good one. Obviously having a 3-star or 4-star Goblin Machine will probably be a good one too, to get backlines for those guys. But Baby Dragon right now, especially if you guys can get it paired with the Wizard, oh my goodness. It is really, really, really insane how much damage you do to how many troops you do it to because of that splash. It's just beautiful. And I don't know if they added Elixir Loong to do that, like on purpose maybe, to get people to switch up their team comps. But I'm happy they did, because it definitely means we're going to be seeing a lot more Baby Dragon. We're definitely going to be seeing a lot more Wizard, who definitely was underutilized. Let's be realistic. Wizard's not the greatest troop in this game. So as you can see, we're just going into this last one against a King. To be honest, this guy is pretty high up to be running the King. So congrats to him for making it 2nd place in this game, because I was absolutely devastating this lobby. We had the modifier where the lowest troop got more damage and HP, and of course that happens to be my Baby Dragon. And yeah, it was really, really unfair. And there we go, just like that, another first place doing the same strat that I showcased you guys earlier in the video. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. And other than that, if you guys enjoyed the video, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.